Right, so let's go through some of this stuff in detail. We'll go through the bag that has the manual in it, which has the instruction manual, stickers for sanding or polishing as it's known, some blueprints, which we assume a 1:1 scale. Doesn't say on it, but we'll find out. Three pieces of dowel and a piece of wire, and a small bag containing the barrels, a set of staves for the barrels, and part 31, which is interesting. I'll find out what that is afterwards. Right, so we're better to start than doing an inventory of what's in the box, which I assume is in here. So, what's it say? Before the start of the preparation activities, to make this model before a good plan in advance. Most of the producers of skilled model, this paper suggested, might have become their habit. And not too skilled modelers can also make this model under the condition of the understanding of the full information and the other model in this series. Designer summed up the process of repeated verification of manual production process. There are a lot of installation processes, has a strict installation steps, a wrong step can have the back of steps which will not be able to run smoothly. Needed to use large area of sand production, therefore we suggest in a well ventilated place, made and wear appropriate protective equipment. Before using craft knife, cutting parts for validation and use of a pencil to mark. Cut the plank into the flat plate to cut off the associated part of the parts. I assume you clearly understand this. Enough said, let's have a look at the back of the manual, where hopefully a parts list is. Aha. Maybe. Ah, here we go. So, let's have a look in the accessories box first. Right, so let's start going through these accessories. For that, we'll need the accessory box. First entry, 120 pins, 120 copper eyelets, 6 wooden mooring suppositories. No comment there. 6 microscopic belaying pins. Assume suppositories. Not sure what for. One millimetre copper wire. Check. 0.7mm copper wire. Check. 2mm light coloured rope. Check. 3mm round stick. Check. 4mm round stick. One thereof. Check. 10mm round stick. Check. The instructions. Stickers. 2x2mm wood square, we'll find that later, and a tower mask. Thank you. Next, all the metal pieces, which are all in this bag, various sections, cannons, smaller cannons, oven pieces, connectors, anchors, lots of other connectors, pins, lots of metal parts. We'll go through and identify those individually later on. For now, the box contains all the metal pieces. And now, let's have a look at this wood. I can figure out the safest way to open it without causing any damage. Just probably open the ends. There we go. So this is bag A. Well, each of these pieces have an individual number on them, but nothing on their parts, so obviously we're going to have to mark those up later. That's bag A, which I now need to retape. I'll put back in bag A. And this is bag B, which again contains lots and lots of pieces of wood, which we'll sort through later and make sure they're all there. And finally, the big heavy one, which is bag C, and bag D. And this is where it contains lots of mixes of different types of wood. Bear with me. Get this bugger out. Ooh, hang on. Lots and lots and lots of little pieces in here. Lots and lots and lots of little pieces. Alright, lots. And lots. And lots. And lots and lots. MDF stuff, this must be for the framing. And more bits of wood, more bits of wood. The jigs, the rooms that were added. Unfortunately, there's no documentation in the system for those rooms, so obviously as part of the group we'll have to work out how to do that. There's more wood than I can poke a stick at in here, and parts wise. There's multiple pieces of all sorts of things here. I will work my way through it, sort it all out, tick it all off, number it all, and when we've done that I'll come back to you on the actual build process, and we'll follow the first set of instructions in the manual, whatever they may be. Cheers guys. Enjoy the rest of the build process from now on. It's going to be guesswork, glue work, and we'll see how we go. All I can say is this is the first plank on frame kit I've ever had. By the look of it, the quality of the wood and the quality of the pieces are sensational. Thank you.